Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on our unplanned pregnancy while in college. This is my second time filming it because I'm literally reviewing the footage now, and I seem like really like out in the distant and just not like quite there, but hopefully this one will be better. I just think I was so like in my thoughts trying to like think about everything to say that I just wasn't quite focusing. But before I begin, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I want to give like a little background info. My name is Arianna. I'm 21. I'm married to my husband Mario, and we have a 7-month-old son. So yeah, let's just begin. So Mario and I met the summer of 2016 and started dating August 2016, and then found out we were pregnant in November 2016. So pretty quickly after we started dating, we found out we were expecting. I guess I'll start from kind of how we found out, how I knew it might be a possibility. So we had planned a trip to Tennessee where his sister goes to school for his 25th birthday. And oh wow, I totally messed this up. He was 24, he's 25 now. So he turned 24 right before we found out. So his 24th birthday. And the day before his birthday, we went out and just went to the bar or whatever. And you know, had fun. So the next morning when I woke up and I wasn't feeling quite well, I just thought it was because of the night before, and I didn't really think much of it, so I just didn't drink all day. So later that evening when we went to dinner, I remember his friend was there and he had broccoli. And the minute I smelled that broccoli, it was like game over. I mean, I'm not kidding. I couldn't even sit at the dinner table. I sat by the bathroom the whole night just because the smell of food was that nauseating. But once again, I just didn't really think anything of it. I just thought I wasn't feeling well because of the night prior. So we get back home and just go on with our life, you know, whatever. 2 weeks later, I was late for my period, and that never happens. So this was Thanksgiving. So I kind of was like, oh crap. Mario wasn't there. He was in Florida. I was still in Georgia. And I told him, and he was like, just wait till, you know, I get home to take a test. And I was like, all right. But I'm too impatient, so I did it anyways. And he came back with a faint line. He was like, oh, it's just faint, like, no big deal. It doesn't really mean anything. It has to be like really bold. And I was like, no, that's not how it works. You know, because you only will get a positive test if you produce HCG. Doesn't matter how light, just, I guess, I know. It depends on how much hormone is in your system. He's like, so just, you know, I'll be back later, the next day or something, so just take a test then. So I waited till whenever he came home the next morning, and I took another test, and it was definitely positive. So I took a digital test, and it definitely said yes. And so I showed him, and I of course instantly started crying. That's a scary thing, very scary thing. And he was, you know, reassuring, trying to calm me down, you know, everything will be all right, just let's digest it for a minute. And so he did. A few days later, that's when, you know, our view on things switched. So like, he was freaking out and I was trying to be calm. So I was trying to like calm him down and be reassuring, and I don't know, we started thinking about the options. I'm not gonna lie, like we went between them all. I knew I couldn't really do adoption. I mean, in the end, if it was between abortion or adoption, I think I probably, like, if it had to be, I probably would have done adoption, just because I don't think I could have lived with myself, and I don't think we could have, you know, made our relationship last if I did have an abortion. I feel like it would have just torn us up, tear me up, you know, mentally. You know, and I don't think anybody's a bad person for thinking of abortion. I mean, being pregnant, let alone, you know, or be unplanned, or, you know, having no stable job, you know, in a new relationship, not living together, like, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. It's a huge responsibility. And so, like, naturally, it's an option. So, you know, we were thinking about it. But like I said, I knew I couldn't go through with it. So I was trying to more so get him on board with the idea and figure out a plan. Can y'all quit? Stop it. Stop. Do not instigate. So we were trying to think of a plan, you know, figure out how we're gonna, you know, well, actually, I had already told my mom before we figured out what we were gonna do. And at first she was, you know, calm and, you know, trying to keep me calm. And then later on, she just lost it. She was so upset, so angry, which, you know, being a mom now, I can understand. You know, you don't want that for your children. You don't want them to have the chance of, you know, maybe having to suffer or going through something, you know, when they're not at that place in life yet. You know, my stepdad was fairly calm about it, but then again, I don't think he felt like he was in the place to be so hard on me. I mean, we're close, just I don't know if he felt like that was his role exactly. My dad was calm too, you know, he was like, you're gonna do what you're gonna want to do. You know, I can't change your mind. Your mom isn't gonna change your mind. Nobody's gonna change your mind. This is all up to you. And so Mari and I had made the decision that we were gonna follow through with it. And, you know, it was hard for my family to adjust. My sister didn't talk to me till Christmas. I mean, she was so upset about it, and just, I don't want to call her naive or anything, but like, I don't know. I cared about her opinion, but I valued more of like my parents, my adults, more than hers. So we made up fine, and you know, she loves Dax. My mom loves Dax. Everybody loves Dax. I mean, he is just the sweetest, cutest, funniest baby ever, and I think everybody would be sad if he wasn't here. But anyways, I guess Mari's family took it a lot better. His dad, you know, was like, you know, you got this, you'll be fine. Everything will be good. You'll be a great father. And I think when he told his dad, and that's what his dad said, it really hit him that everything was going to be okay, and he felt so much better about our choice. And I'm glad he did. I mean, it made things a lot easier for us. I mean, we weren't having like exactly a tough time in our relationship, but it definitely was like a whole new ground for us. You know, we're gonna have to learn so much, and you know, like I said, we were in a brand new relationship. Who knew what was gonna happen with us, you know? Obviously, we're fine, we're married now, but at that time, it was just very scary. So we wrote up a budget. Fast forward. We told his sister, and his sister was so excited. So excited. So excited. So that was really nice to have another person that was, you know, excited about the situation. But, okay, now I can continue. So we wrote up a budget and a plan, a year plan, a 2-year plan. Kind of got an idea of what we were going to do. He was going to finish school. I didn't drop out of college, but I transferred to online college and then got a full-time job. I don't know if I mentioned, but he was in the reserves. So prior to when we met, he had just got back from a year-long deployment. So getting a relationship and then getting pregnant right after that was definitely not his idea of what was going to happen. So he was having income from there, and then I got a full-time job and put that money into savings. And I actually stopped working for that job in, I think it was June. I was having preterm labor, and I was a nanny, so taking care of 2 kids was becoming a lot for me. So I just thought it was best that I just, you know, took a break. So after he graduated in May, we moved into our own apartment by where he was interning at. And then shortly after moving there, he decided he wanted to go full-on active duty. Like, the option came available to him. So that's what he did. And so now he is active duty Army. And why he's not in this video is because he's gone. I was originally planning for him to be in this video, but like I said, we're separated right now. So it's just not gonna happen. What else? I think that's pretty much it for like our story. I guess I want to like conclude with things I think that would like help somebody in the situation. I want to say one is having a good support system. Like, that wasn't right off the bat for me. It took time for my family, and you know, my friends were always there for me, but my family to actually get to that point to be okay with what was going to be changing. And my second is to plan. You know, I think how we created a budget and a year plan and figure out what we were going to do very early on helped us a lot, made us feel more at ease and a lot better about the situation. But just know, like, you know, whatever you do, whatever, like, make sure it is what you want. You know, I think that's the one thing that I learned, and actually what I read a lot online. Like, you know, if you are going to be making a decision for someone else, that's just going to ruin you, you know? So make sure that you are doing what you feel is best and what you feel is, you know, going to make you live with yourself in the long run. Because it'll just ruin you. You have to feel in your heart that that is the right choice for you. Not to say that your partner's opinion doesn't matter, but, you know, like in my case, I knew Mario was just scared. And I knew it wasn't going to be okay for me if we went the other route. So, I think that's the most important thing. I think that concludes this video. I guess if you have any questions or you ever need somebody to talk to, can you stop? If you ever need somebody to talk to, I'm here. I mean, I've been in that position, whether you're older or younger than me. I mean, it's always good to have somebody to talk to, you know, not to keep it all in, because you shouldn't be going through this alone. But, yeah, so thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.